Okay, so dear student, this exercise you have to do, rest of it you have to do by yourself. Now please come on the fourth exercise. A burglary took place in a house of Mr. Santokh Singh at about 11 p.m. on Monday. Next morning, a police inspector visited the house and summoned Mr. Santokh Singh, his wife, his elder son and daughter-in-law, his younger son, who is a student, the cook, the maid and street watchman. We wanted to know what they were doing at the time of burglary took place. Complete the dialogue on the lines suggested below for oral practice. Dear students, this exercise you have to do just for your oral practice. In this exercise, you need to imagine that there was a person, his name is Mr. Santokh Singh, and burglary means theft took place on Monday's night at 11 p.m. So police inspector came there and now he wants to know that what were all the members doing when this burglary took place. So he puts the question and you have to mention the answers here, right? I want to know what you all were doing at the time of burglary. Police inspector is saying these like these lines. What were you doing, Mr. Santokh Singh? Santokh Singh says that I was watching a movie on television in our bedroom. So this is a sentence of Mr. Santokh Singh. Then next sentence of police inspector again. So dear students, this exercise you have to do by yourself. Next question, any question you can make. Now Mr. Santokh Singh, like police inspector can ask the question from his wife, what were you doing when this happened? So she can reply that I was working in the kitchen or I was sleeping that. According to yourself, you can reply that. But you need to remember, you need to give the answer in past continuous tense, right? Now let's understand present perfect form. So present perfect, first of all, formation we will understand. In formation, first of all, we need to use subject. After that, either we need to use has or have. If our subject is third person singular, means if our subject is he, she, it, or any one name. So in that case, we should use has, and with the rest of subject, we should use have, like I, we, you, they, names. With them, we should use have. In this tense, we need to use third form of the main verb. Third form we need to mention, right? After that, whatever will come, we need to mention in the end of the sentence. Firstly subject, then has, have, then third form. Okay, if our sentence is interrogative, then firstly auxiliary verb we have to mention, then subject, and then verb. Now let's understand how to use this tense. Present perfect uses. We use present perfect tense to express an action that has just been completed. So dear students, we need to remember that we need to use this tense when something happened just now. For those actions, we should use this tense, like Sudha, have you heard from father? Rekha, I have just got a letter from him. So something happened just now. So for that, we need to use present perfect tense. We also use it to express an action completed sometime in the past but linked with the present. The action in the past has a result now. I just told you when something happened just now. So for those actions, we should use this tense. Secondly, I'm saying to you when something happened in past and result of that action still exists in the present. So in that case also we should use present perfect tense. Suppose you now time is 12 o'clock and you had your breakfast at 9 o'clock, right? And if you say that I have eaten the food or I have eaten the meal, it means result is exists there. Result exists there means you are not hungry. And if you say I ate the food, if you use simple past tense, it means result is not there. You ate the food, but again you are hungry now. And if you say I have eaten the food, it means result exists now. You had the food in the past, but still you are not hungry, your tummy is full. So we can say that when something happened in the past and it has the result in present too, in that case also we should use present perfect tense. The traffic police have closed this road to heavy vehicles. So traffic police have closed the road for the heavy vehicles. So heavy vehicles can't move along this road now. So it means result exists still, means heavy vehicles can't go from that road. The principal has extended the date to pay the fees. So we can pay the fees even now without any fine. So result exists in the present too. Third point, we can use the present perfect tense in just, already, and yet. So these words also we can use in the present perfect tense. Just means a very short time ago. कुछ समय पहले, just थोड़े समय पहले. Would you like to have a cup of tea? No, thanks. I have just taken a glass of milk. We are showing that we are not hungry because I have just taken a glass of milk. I have just gone through your essay. It's an excellent piece of composition. We are telling to someone we have just read your essay and it is an excellent piece of composition. We use already to suggest that something happened sooner than expected. So already we can suggest that when something happens sooner than expected. Like I hope you'll invite Manpreet to your birthday party. I have already invited her. Means someone is expecting that they will invite now, but if we need to say that I have already done that work, so in that case we should use already. I have already invited her. Don't forget to pay telephone bill in time. I have already paid it. Right? Next, yet. Yet means until now. Yet is normally used in questions and negative sentences. Has a train arrived yet? Yet means abhi tak. I have received the letter, but I haven't sent a reply yet. So yet also we can use present perfect tense. In questions, we often use ever with the present perfect tense. Ever is whole of your life. Ever means whole time of your life. Like, have you ever been to France? Yes, I have been there twice. Have you ever taken part in a play? Means in your whole life, have you ever taken the part? So ever also we can use. Now let's come on the fifth exercise. Complete these sentences using the verbs in the brackets. Just, already, yet, any. Sorry, just, already, yet. So you need to use these words, just, already, yet. Come on the first question. Any interesting news? Sorry, I not read yet the newspaper. So we can say that sorry, I haven't yet read the newspaper. Or we can also say I haven't read the newspaper yet. So basically with yet we need to use present perfect tense. Perfect tense. Next, don't forget to take the next dose of your medicine. So we can say this sentence it take already. So we can say it I have already taken it. I have already taken it. Where's team expected back? Sorry, when is team expected back? So answer we can write here. He had just arrived. He has just arrived. So dear student, Three I have told you, and rest of you have to do by yourself. Please come on the next exercise, exercise number 6. Rewrite the following passages using the present perfect tense of the verbs in the brackets. We need to use present perfect tense, which verb has been have been given there. We need to use those verbs, and you have to use present perfect tense. Like, my friend Dr. R.K. Sethi has dedicated, right? Has dedicated. Why? Because we need to use here present perfect tense. Has dedicated his life to service of all people. Mr. Lal said to his daughter Manya, he has set up. Third form of set is set. Same. He has set up an old age home by the name Ayodham in a small village near Najafgarh, Delhi. He has created a home-like environment. He has created. So, dear students, in this way, you have to do this exercise. Now, let's come on the simple past to present perfect. We use simple past to express an action which took place at some moment in the past and it's not taken with the present. So simple past, like when something happened in the past and it doesn't has any result, in that case we need to use simple past. I purchased a laptop last year. An action of purchasing a laptop has no link with the present. Now there is a no link with the present. So in that case we need to use simple past. If past actions linked with the present, we express it in the present perfect tense. If something happened in the past and it's still linked with the present, in that case we should use present perfect tense, otherwise not. I have purchased a laptop. I have purchased a laptop, it means that I purchased the laptop in the past, but still result is there in the present. It means so I can work much faster now. It's working very well now. So that's why we have used here I have purchased a laptop. Note, we should not use any time expression denoting the past time with the present perfect tense. It would be wrong to say our school has won this tournament last year. Our school won his tournament last year. So dear student, one thing you need to remember, whenever there is a time of past time is mentioned there, in that case we should not use present perfect tense, because time decides the tense, not tense decide the times. If time of past, then we need to use past tense with simple past tense, not present perfect. Dear students, on the behalf of this understanding, you have to do the exercise number 7 also. Rewrite the following sentences using the simple past or present perfect tense. Of the verb given in the brackets. So first sentence, you have to use here either simple past or present perfect according to the need of the sentence. The air hostess locked the doors of the plane. It is soon going to take off. The air hostess has locked the doors of the plane. It is going to soon it is soon going to take off. Next, you understand the lessons. I bring some comprehension questions for you to answer. I'm sure you will find them quite easy, say teacher. So we can say that, have you understand the lesson? Have you understand the lesson? Why? Because it's a question sentence. I have brought some comprehension question for you to answer. I'm sure that you will find them quite easy, said teacher. Right? So like this, you have to do this exercise. Okay. Rest of things we will discuss in the next class. And now if you want to ask any question, then please come forward.